As runners, we neglect our upper body. We forget about our upper body, and it's so common. I see it a lot in my clients. The upper body is not strong enough. That limits our arm swing phase and the efficiency that we can get and the power that we can generate from helping that movement energy transfer through our body. So this is going to be an upper body strength workout for runners. We're going to do 5 exercises, 2 rounds of those 5 exercises. We're doing a minute on each one, and we're going to get started in the first one. So if at any point you need to adapt these exercises, I'm going to carry on going mainly in full press up plank position. If you need to take a rest, come to your knees, or if you need to make it more easier, come to your knees at any point. If you need to take a rest at any point throughout the minute, you just come off your wrists and just sit and just have a break, and you can build up and progress with that. So the first thing we're going to do is either on your knees or in full press up plank. We're going to do shoulder taps, so keeping the hips nice and stable. You're going to tap left shoulder, tap right shoulder. So that's the first exercise, and we're going to go for a minute. So get ready, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So shoulder taps for a minute. Try not to rush the taps and try to keep the hips as stable as you can. So we're going to start to put the body weight into one arm and shoulder, and then into the other, squeezing the abs, so we're getting that core work from this as well at the same time. Again, this is really good for our upper body strength. It's improving our upper body strength, and as runners, as I mentioned, runners neglect our upper body strength. We just think that running is a legs exercise, when it is a whole body exercise. It's a whole body movement. So by strengthening our upper body, we are strengthening our running form. We're improving our efficiency of movement and transferring of that movement energy. So keep going. Keep breathing. We're nearly there. Last 10 seconds. Okay, get ready. 2, 1, and time. Well done. Okay, have a little bit of a pause while I talk and show you the next exercise. So this one, if we're doing it on our knees, what we're going to do is just create a bit of space between the knees so that we can roll out and just bring that top leg nice and straight like this. So if we're doing this exercise on our knees, just have the ability to roll out and straighten the top leg. So we're going to do plank rollouts, so side plank rollouts. If you're doing it full variation, roll onto the outer and the inner edge of the foot, come back to centre, out to the inner edge of the foot. Okay, so we're going to go for a minute. 3, 2, 1, and let's go, either on your hands and knees or in full press up plank position. Nice smooth rotation through the shoulders. Again, strong through the hips and the abs. Keep breathing. Make a good connection with that hand into the floor. And keep the hips up nice and strong. So we're getting hip work, we're getting IT band work. Again, we're getting all core, we're getting rotational core strength, as well as that nice single arm strength, creating good strong arms and shoulders. Always keep a slight bend in the elbows so that the triceps are active, a little bit of the biceps as well as we roll out. Keep breathing, about 20 seconds, well done. Gonna get that upper body nice and strong. Keep working nice and fluidly, we're almost there, we're coming to the last 5 seconds, well done. 2, 1, and time, good work. Okay, so again, we can adapt this next one, exercise number 3, on our knees if we need to again. On all we do, on our knees, walking out into press up plank, coming back up. Walking out into press up plank, coming back up. The full variation on this, again, get some hamstring flexibility into this one. Keeping the legs as relatively straight as we can for the hamstrings. Walk out into full press up plank, all the way back up for a minute. Okay, so either on the knees or standing. I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So walking out, either on the knees or the hands into press up plank. Nice and controlled with those movements. If you're walking into full variation, try and keep the legs as straight as you can without overly stretching them, but just makes the shoulders work that little bit harder. And keep breathing. I want to imagine almost, if we're doing the full variation, that the legs are doing very little work. It's all upper body. This is really good. Keep working, keep breathing. Coming to halfway mark, well done. How's this one feeling for you? Nice, good strength again, single arm. So push, 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 don't rush it. Do everything nice and controlled. So nice control, aware and conscious of your body movements. Last one, and release. Good work, have a little shake. Okay, so from there, just gonna have a look on my little paper, what's next? Oh, it's press ups. So we're gonna go on the knees. Again, either on the knees, hands as wide as the mat or wider, and then going into press ups. So really important key teaching point when we're doing press ups, make sure the elbows go backwards in towards the ribs, and then nose comes down. So we can modify this by on the knees, or quarter press ups, or half. If we're okay for full ones, we're going to go up into a full press up plank position. So here, okay, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and a minute of press ups. Nice and low, push. If you start to get tired at any point, again, just come down onto your knees and try and keep control all the way through that movement. So slow down and slow press up. You might start to feel that fatigue already from the work that we've already done. I can feel it in my shoulders, elbows backwards, nice strong power presses. Just over halfway. Good work. Keep breathing. Keep that control in the core. Feeling the bend. I'm going to come to my knees for a moment. Go back up. Got last 10 seconds. Well done. Keep going. And use your breath. 2, 1, and time. Whew, that was a good burn, that one after all that. So what we're doing is we're accumulating the fatigue in those muscles, in those shoulders and triceps. And by the time we get to that fourth one, the press ups is like, whoo, properly burning. So this one now, what we're going to do is a shoulder press up. So like a Pike press up. Again, what we can do is lifting the feet up and bringing the head down, elbows backwards for the more supported version. Hands are a little bit narrower, and then you push, elbows back, push strongly into the floor. Push strongly into the floor as you drive up. Full variation, you can play about, legs straight, almost like you're going to kick up into a handstand, and bend those elbows backwards, trying to bring the top of your head towards the mat. Okay, we're going to go for a minute into Pike push-ups. The higher up your feet are, the more intense it is on the upper body. So we're going to go for a minute in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So if this feels too intense to start, just take your feet a little bit further back into what looks like more like a down dog. And really drive those arms in. So if you bring your feet closer, it's much harder because you've got more body weight. You can feel a difference. So I'm going to do a couple of them, and then I'm going to come back from my feet, make it easier. Trying to kind of tuck your head under and push nice and strongly into that floor. Whew, that sounds good. Keep breathing. I'm going to come and have a little rest. Wishing the time would be gone. Nearly there. One more if you can. And release. Oh, that was a really good burn. Okay, let's have a 30-second rest. I'm going to go back through those 5, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to start in reverse. So we're going to start with that shoulder one, the shoulder Pike press push-ups. So again, find what works for you. Take as many pauses as you need to. I'm going to go in about 20 seconds, so get ready. So again, if you need to be on your knees, tuck your head under and push there like that. Bring the top of the head to the mat. Or you can go into the more fuller versions. We're going in 10 seconds. Nice upper body strength. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So elbows going backwards, top of the head coming to the mat. Drive the hands into the mat. Power press. Again, feet come closer. It's more difficult. Hips are in the air, tucking the head right under. I'm going to do a couple of those and take the feet away. See my shoulders are burning. Halfway. Well done, keep breathing. Nearly there, let's go. 25 seconds left, keep working, you're doing really well. This one is a tough one. Try and keep your back relatively straight, try not to let it round. Well done, elbows backwards. Driving through, we've got last 10 seconds, try and get a couple more if you can, let's go. Okay. Squeeze. And time. Wow. Burner. Okay, so we're into press up. So get either on your knees. Hands are going to be wider than your mat this time, so we get more of the chest and shoulder in together, not just the triceps. So hands about as wide, just wider than the mat. Thumbs are just resting on the outsides of the mat. I'm going to go in 10 seconds. Okay. So thumbs might just be touching the insides of the mat. Hands are nice and wide. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So breathe in. Nice controlled reps, smooth down and smooth up. Trying to keep that core engaged. You might notice it's quite difficult. I've gone quiet. I'm only 25 seconds in, keep breathing. This is a really good workout for that upper body. Feel that strength and power. Arms are shaking. Oh. Keep breathing. We've got last 20 seconds. So go onto your knees when you need to. Just get those good quality reps in. That good quality work in. Got last 10 seconds. Elbows backwards all the time. Don't let them go out. One more. 3 left. 3 exercises left. Okay, so on those walkouts, so get either on the knees where you're walking out into press up plank, or on the standing up. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So walking out. Oh, I can feel that fatigue in my shoulders. Wow. Keep those elbows bent. Walk back up. Again, nice and controlled movements. Keep a slight bend in those elbows. Keep breathing. I've got the heater on in this room. Don't know why I put the heater on. It's really chilly at the moment in the UK. And cold in the studio. I thought I'll put the heater on, warm it up a little bit. Wow, I'm paying for that now. Just feel like I'm in a sauna. Last 15 seconds coming up. If you've loved this workout as much as I have, give it a like. Tell me how it felt for you. Was it quite intense? Last 10 seconds, so leave me a comment. Do you need to work on this a little bit more and improve your upper body strength? And good work. 2 exercises left and we're nearly there. Well done. Okay, going to go in that side plank rollout again, either in the knees or into full version. We're going 5 seconds. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe. Loads more content for runners. Okay, ready? And let's go. A minute. Roll out. Open nice and wide. Roll out to the other side. Again, if you're on your knees, have a space between your knees to be able to roll out and stretch that top leg. Keep breathing all the way through this exercise. Always keeping a slight bend in the elbows. Well done. More than halfway, doing really well. Nice and strong through the hips and the obliques in the core. Good work. Last 15 seconds, you're doing really well. Stay with it. You're going to get a nice strong upper body. It's not only going to benefit your running, it's going to benefit your day-to-day life. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew, last exercise of this workout, and then we are finished with this upper body strength workout for us runners. We're nearly there. Shoulder taps either on your knees or full variation. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So trying to keep those hips still, try not to rush the taps, keep a slight bend in the elbows and feel my triceps shaking. can feel my blood pumping. I'm trying to keep those hips stable by squeezing the abs. Again, keep breathing. Doing really well. This is the last exercise. We've got the last 30 seconds coming up of this whole workout. Nearly there. You're doing really well. I can feel it, Ben. I'm with you. It's got to keep pushing. Mental strength now. 20 seconds. Woo. Keep pushing through it. Well done. We're almost there. Strong through your abs. Last 10. And then we're finished. We're going to finish strong together for 5 seconds. And time. Oh. How was that? Have you got a sweat on like me? Are your arms and shoulders burning? Abs a little bit burning? If you liked that, want to see more of that, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know how it was for you. And subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And thank you for following along with me. Maybe do a little bit of a cool down stretch now. I shall speak to you in the next video.